What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are gonna do the waterborne starting deck that I just unlocked. I will show you that deck in just a second. I'm gonna just start by showing you the challenges. Now, we did unlock single candle, which means you only have one life, which means when one freaking thing goes wrong, the whole run ends. And I think also you just don't even get bones for the boss battle. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, which is such a huge disadvantage. I'm not going to actually select that yet. So I'm taking all the small ones. No hook, only 2 items. No clover, which is going to make it more difficult. This is a pretty strong one for only 5 challenge points, but I needed 5 more points. Trapper pelts cost more. That's a gimme because trapper pelts absolutely suck. Never buy them anyway. Boss battles are totems, regular battles are totems, and we have 1 point of hard mode. Maybe someday we'll do a double challenge mode where the creatures are really powerful. This is not going to be an easy run. We're going 70 challenge points. Here's the deck that we're running here. We'll see if we can get through. I mean, it's going to really again depend on our unlock. So this deck has 3 waterborne cards. It has the 2 kingfishers, and this tentacle symbol is exactly the same as the one with the back fin. That is a waterborne sigil for the Kraken. The difference about this one, about the tentacle one, is that when this pops out, it's no longer a 1/1. It'll turn into one of the 3 tentacle cards. It'll either be Ring the Bell, which is has attack more, as the further it is to the left, more attack it has. Hand cards, which is going to be how many cards you have in your hand, or Mirror, which means it just copies the attack of what's across from it. Mirror's probably the worst one. Situational, though. All these cards, again, are going to be protected, though, between your turns. They're going to hide, so you can play this aggressively. The Great Kraken is a really, really good card, because this hides, and instead of going face like the airborne Kingfishers, this will actually kill opponents' minions and then not die itself because it's hiding in between turns. So we're going to try to really utilize the Great Kraken, extremely strong card, and then it transforms into sometimes something really powerful. Let's get right into it. We will see what we can start with the pelts. Let's take a quick look at the board here. We have a sacrifice on the left. This looks like a great board because we have 2 sacrifices here, so that's where we're going to go. Thinning out the deck, as usual, is always the priority, so we are definitely going to go up here. Would fire be good in this run? Let's see. We are about to sacrifice, so hopefully we can grab something with an amazing sigil to give to our Kraken. So we do have a card Tentacle here. Now, giving this card, sacrificing one of your Kingfisher as a 1 attack, it's not great, but sacrificing a Kingfisher to the card Tentacle, this is only a 1-cost card. Even a 1-cost 2/1 is very good in this game, and this can sometimes end up with 3/4. You can win entire rounds with just this card. So this is an extremely good early game card. I'm not really seeing, we're not going to grab Adder Elk. It's really a lot of garbage. I think the Bell, the Bell is, if it's played in lane 1, it has, I think, 4 attack, and then if it's in lane 4, it has 1 attack. And then lane 2 would be 3. So it's a 2-cost 4/3 at most. It's a, situational. It's kind of like a good wolf. So I'm always going to grab this because it does have synergy with the deck. The second card is going to be... Okay, Corpse Mag... I mean, you could actually give Corpse Maggots to this. It's very situational, though, because you can't decide where it is. I think Corpse Maggots is gonna be... is really good if you have, like, a very big card, because you sacrifice it to the big one, and then you get that played for free out of your hand, which is ridiculous. I think this card is underrated, just in terms of how much I've been using it. Coyote's okay. My gut, and Corpse Maggot isn't bad in the early game. Nothing in our deck really dies because everything's submerged. So maybe Corpse Maggot, I guess it's really anti-synergetic with our deck in the meantime. So maybe I won't pick this. I think I'm always gonna pick the card Tentacle. Coyote's a bit expensive, yeah. It's yours. You can't really develop it fast. There's not a lot of good options here. There's one good card. If we would be grabbing the Corpse Maggot, it would be banking on... I mean, this card can die. What would we sacrifice? I could grab Corpse Maggot and then we really be banking on having a card, a big card, and then something dying. There's not a lot of things that die. I don't think I can go for it. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm just trying to think of sacrificing sigils. Adder doesn't really do much. I can give Deadly to our Kraken. It doesn't really make sense. Huh. I don't even know what I'm gonna be sacrificing. I guess giving Kingfisher to the Tentacle is very good, so that'll be our sacrifice. We could keep something for a later sacrifice. Maggots would be good if we didn't have a submerged deck. We would have to get an expensive card to upgrade onto the Maggot later, which is, you know, which is an option. We could build a deck around that. I'm going to be trying to sacrifice these Kingfishers as soon as possible. Are there any cards here that would work well if they had the Kingfisher upgrade? How about this being a Kingfisher? Bell Tentacle, and then it's just doing all this damage in lane 1 and just evading everything. It has 3 health anyway, so there's no real point in giving it Submerge. It has so much health. This is a really bad... There's 1 very good card here, and then 7 very bad ones. My gut is that later in this run, Corpse Maggot is gonna be good. This card can die. Great Kraken can also die in the meantime, so it's not a dead card. And if we get, like, say, a big card like a Urali or like a Buck or like a Bear, something that's expensive, we're also have unlocked Dire Wolves, and we give it to this, and then we have something die, and the Dire Wolf comes in and kicks some ass. I think that's going to actually help in the long term in this run. This, by the way, you have to build big cards. There's nothing here that beats Moon. These cards, you get your ass kicked by Moon. So we're going to have to develop something big. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go with my gut and actually grab Corpse Maggot. And hopefully we'll find something to combine that with later that's expensive and powerful. Okay, so if we knew we were getting an attack fire, I might even have gone for that. Fire's so good, but really, reducing, you don't want too many Kingfishers in the deck. We're gonna sacrifice a Kingfisher to the card Tentacle. And again, this is a card. I'll show you. There is a little strategy here. I've done one run with this deck actually offline, and I use the same strat. So if you sacrifice Kingfisher to this Tentacle card, you just wait. You just play this on turn 1 and just draw a card every turn and you win. Because he does 1 and then he does 2. As long as they're not throwing 5 damage, you know, early at you, this will eventually just ramp up and kill you. You don't ever have to play another card. So that's cool. So we're going to go with this. It's a really, because a 1 health card. It's a very high attack card for a 1 cause card. But the problem is it only has 1 health. And that is definitely mitigated by the submerged effect. Again, it's actually... Kingfisher is actually a disadvantage, the fact that it has Airborne. You would really like your submerged cards to be Kraken. In which case they're actually killing opponents' minions if they're there. Okay, so we are definitely going to head up towards the second sacrifice. We are going to grab a card here. And if we, you know, if we have an option, we can't mulligan our cards, so it's going to be a little bit harder. His hooked creatures can block flying. I don't give a damn. So he's just coming in with 1 big pronghorn, and it'll move here. I think because our guy is doing a lot, I'm pretty sure we can just do the Tentacle. Let me show you guys the strat. This is fun. I don't even need to do the Kraken here. Here, I'll show you the strat I just told you about. We gave this. That'll move out of the way, right? We're just gonna go face. Watch this. We do 2. And we're hiding. He comes for 2. Great. He's starting with a really strong early game card. I grab a squirrel. I go for 3. And we're hiding again. La 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 la. Okay, he's coming in. That's actually getting blocked. That's okay. I grab another card. I don't need to do anything. Now we're going face for 4. La la, and that's it. It's the one, again, in a lot of regular non-boss battles, that's the only card you need. It's kind of broken, actually. It's a little tiny subtle thing. Alright, so we're looking for something expensive, ideally. Oh, we don't get the clover though. Come on, RNGesus. Pronghorn and Magpie. So Magpie is extremely good to sacrifice to something. What would I give it to? Would we give corpse maggots to Magpie? It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense. I feel like we're gonna give corpse maggots to something else. There is Pronghorn, which we could give to Kraken. It's not terrible. It means it moves though. Yeah, you don't really want your Kraken moving, and there's Bat. We sort of have to do Magpie. I could just do Magpie Kingfisher. We're not really gonna necessarily have another card to sacrifice Kingfisher to give it flying. So it'll just mean that this is in our deck the rest of the game, and that's okay. I mean, what if I gave the Kraken... What if I gave the Kraken... I'm trying to think, actually, what sigil would I really like Kraken to have? Do we want to have Deadly? Or do we like it to have, like, striking multiple lanes? You know, we could take Pronghorn and give it to Kraken here. It's a little shame not to... I think I have to take Magpie, though. This is gonna be... Magpie's a busted card. It's really, really good. But I just don't... I kind of don't want to use it on this. I'd rather save it for maybe, like, a resource card. If we get a Goat, if we get like a Beehive Magpie or a Warren, anything like that, Magpie becomes very good, because then you actually search for many cards, and that just, you know, that just wins you the run. I'm just trying to think, what am I going to... What am I about to sacrifice here? We need to make a sacrifice. Honestly, what is the best thing to give to your Kraken? I mean, corpse maggots will search for something the moment anything dies. So if you set up a minion, a 1-cost minion, it dies. Corpse maggot comes in. I don't like it. I want to give corpse maggot to something that's going to be bigger. Corpse maggot to Pronghorn? Pronghorn doesn't really do enough. The main value of this is the sigil. You know, giving Kraken Pronghorn is okay. I can even give Kingfisher the Pronghorn. I think I'm gonna regret not taking the Magpie later. It's honestly one of the best cards in the game. But then what? Then what do we do? I give it to the Kingfisher? I give it to the Kingfisher. We'll play that, it stalls, and it grabs a card. It's not great. I wish in the starting, you know, hand we actually got something, a resource card. It's possible I can get, you know, a sigil for birds that would make this better. I'm gonna super regret not taking the Magpie, and I feel like I'm gonna get a resource card later that's gonna break open this run. So it's also possible that Kingfisher, if we can get a bird totem, then maybe Skink or Warren, you know, sigils will actually make this multiply. I can't not take Magpie. Screw it. There actually is some synergy here, because it draws cards, so you can sort of play Kingfisher for free and it'll buff the card draw card. I feel bad about this. What am I gonna give this Kraken? There's so many sigils you can give it. There's just so many options. You can't give it Skink. I could have just gone for items there, but then I get Pack Rat. I don't want Pack Rat. The sigil of the Kraken means it hides between turns. It also transforms into a random tentacle monster once it pops out of hiding the first time. Do I just give this to my Kraken? I I'm not really gonna sacrifice the Kingfisher to another card later. Alright, we're doing it like this. There's so many more uses out of the Kraken. I'm giving it to Kingfisher. Screw it. Kingfisher is now a strong card. It sets up some early game, and it makes me search for whatever... When I make a broken card later, it's gonna help with that. Man, we have a third sacrifice on the left side. I hope we can actually grab something that's expensive. That would be really nice. Another pronghorn. See, we have the Kingfisher now. And this sets up some cheese. I probably am gonna just do this the same way. The problem is the Kraken actually takes a while. The Tentacle Monster takes a while to break through this mole. How do we do this? The mole is only... Sorry, the mole doesn't block flying. Alright, yeah, so we'll do it again. This blocks flying, but that's okay. That means it just dies. In fact, we're gonna have right now, if I go this, Kingfisher into Tentacle, it means it does 2 damage this turn and then 3 next turn, and we kill the Pronghorn, right? So that's the play. Look at this play. You can just cycle this. This is just gonna be a sacrifice for our main card. This blocks flying. That's actually amazing. So again, it does 2 this turn and 3 next turn. So this goes here. Sets up some damage. Is Pronghorn gonna be dead? Of course it's hiding, so it doesn't take any damage. Pronghorn dies. See ya! I love how it just died, and this is still flying over. That'll be 4. He'll do 1 damage here, and then we just win. Fly our way to victory. It's the one card wrecking machine. Such an unlikely card to be just the wrecking crew as the goddamn tentacle. Alright. Totem is tempting. I would hate to get a pelt here. It's gonna brick us so hard, and we don't have enough power. I think I'm going for sacrifice. We'll either try to get something to sacrifice to the Kraken, or something that Corpse Maggots is gonna go on. Let's see. We don't have a Clover, which hurts. Please. Alright, I mean, Corpse Maggot Wolf is very strong. Is there something about Mealworm? Nah, this is a hard card to pull off, man. Mealworm. It's gonna be Wolf. It's gonna be Corpse Wolf. It'll be fine. It's a 3-2. Mealworm's really good if you buff, but how do you buff it? It's just fire. You can buff it at fire. There's no other way to buff a card in this game. You combine two. It's Wolf. We're gonna have a Corpse Wolf, which is fine. It's a card. I wish we got something a little stronger, but that's good enough. We're still gonna need to develop one big card for Moon, but we have 3 maps to do that. Oh wow, there's actually double sacrifice coming up, and we don't have it. I'll probably actually take a non-sac. I'll probably grab a totem here. Okay, so we have this. Guys, this is stupid. Yeah, we're just doing this thing. The lanes don't matter at all, right? We'll start off with 2. Take 3. Oh, that's a lot. And that actually got blocked in. Like the Lord. So there's 3. We'll take 3. That moved. So now we're actually taking 5 this next turn, so if we do 4 and take 5, we're still fine. Everything's okay, guys. Should I put a squirrel on the board so we can get our wolf? We have Maggot Wolf. It's so good. Here's 4. We'll take a nice hefty 5 here. It's nice he has this rabbit bricking him. But now, we grab a squirrel, and now we're doing 5. Just take a nap. Just don't panic that you're taking all this damage because you're striking first, which is really important for this one-man wrecking crew. Okay, now we're doing 6. La 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 la. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Look at this combo. Look at this combo. And we win just like that. Get wrecked. You play one card and you win every battle. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we got something interesting happening here. Actually, you know what? I should have used an item. I didn't actually look ahead enough. I should have used an item. We have now only 1 sacrifice, and there's 2 on this side. This sucks. I mean, I guess I can take Pack Rat. I could give Pack Rat to Kraken. It's not terrible. We're actually out of sacrifices, which is crazy. There's no point in going double. The maximum we'll have after drawing a card, maximum is 1, probably 0. So I'm going to grab a guaranteed card that we know, and maybe we'll get something amazing, and then I'll actually get Pack Rat for this run. It's okay. As long as we have a small deck, Pack Rat is fine. Oh my god, it's another Magpie. Magpie is crazy because you draw a card and you can just draw a squirrel the next turn and develop said card. Is there a cuckoo play? Is there like... what about Cuckoo Kraken? No, well... It's hard not to grab Magpie again, man. Cuckoo's a damn good card, though. But what would be the sacrifice? It would be... We could get, like, you know... Pack Rat Cuckoo. I think I have to take Magpie again, man. And the thing is going to be is that the moment we get we don't have any broken resource cards, you know what I mean? We're still looking for our first Warren Beehive, anything like that. I think I'm now giving... I'll save the Magpie. We're actually taking Pack Rat, which is fine here, because we have nothing. So now we have to make a decision. We know we're sacrificing to the Kraken. I'm not keeping any of these cards in the deck. So the question is, should I go Magpie, which again makes the Kraken, it's the better card, but I feel like Pack Rat's gonna get sacrificed to something anyway. We're never keeping this in our deck, and I think Kraken is gonna be the one. I think Magpie is gonna get more value to be given to something later. So let's just do this. It's fine, you know what I mean? It gives us an extra item every time we fight, every time we have the Kraken. So this is okay. Cuckoo can give your opponent Raven Fry. It's happened to me 5 times. What does that mean? The egg can hatch? How? The Magpie is going to something else. That's a cool Kraken. It makes a Raven egg? Is there a glitch in this game? That Cuckoo, instead of making its own egg, will make a Raven's egg? Alright, here we go. We have some really powerful cards here. So let's be clear. The first card that dies, the Maggot Wolf actually comes in. Once he hits it, instead of being replaced by gold, it will be replaced with a Corpse Maggot. So this wolf is really good in this fight. We could just do the OTK. We also can just kill this coyote using the Great Kraken. We only have 2 shots in our... This will win. Also, if you grab the Mule Pack, this card obviously does an OTK in the second round. Kraken is very good here because it kills the coyote. The coyote's gonna move. So I'm gonna put... And then the Kraken will actually kill the mule probably too. So it's gonna be Bones and actually Kraken. I guess we have to draw a card here to cycle. Do you want a squirrel or pliers? Doesn't really matter. Save the squirrel for later. Doesn't really matter. Kraken coming in. Got Bones. Who cares? I still have not done a bone run. I really would like to do a deck, one where like a goat deck, and then you sacrifice the goat to Bone Lord, and then you just kill him with bones. Still have yet to pull that off. This actually kills. It's a mirror, which is not great, but it actually kills both coyotes, which is cool. So we do have to develop a second card here. Oh, we still have Magpie. So I guess we just develop... Well... Do we develop the wolf? Doesn't really make sense. So I develop this... Just to get us rolling on this first round? I think so. This doesn't actually change when it submerges. It doesn't even submerge. Yeah, it just submerges the one time. So we'll draw a card. Oh, that's it. So we'll start with Wolf. There it is, see? That's not cool. Just a little tiny tech specifically for this fight. Our last card... We used our hand card already. What's our last card in our deck? I'm basically just developing Magpie anyway, right? That's Kingfisher. Which grabs a card, right? So they're both 1/1 flying. This being submerged good here. Yeah, this has absolutely no consequence. Doing 4 though, which is huge. We don't even need the mule. Screw the mule. Yeah, then we just win. This was easy. There's no point in developing Magpie. So super easy boss battle because of the Maggot Wolf. And who knows, maybe we'll bump into a campfire and give that wolf a little extra health or something, and it'll even be more OP. Maybe we'll even find a second wolf and combine. You know what? If I find a second wolf, I'm gonna grab it so I can combine them. Oh, man, child and you. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we have the. I wish I had the maggots for the Euryale. That would have been so good. So which of these? We're gonna need a big card. You know. By the way, Euryale 7/7. It automatically kills. It automatically kills a moon. It just 7 shots does 40 damage before this dies. It's 6 shots. Does 42, right? We don't have a good combination of Magpie and Euryale. Magpie and Child. Every time this card flips, by the way, it doesn't get a card. It's only Magpie's ability is when played. Not when it flips. We're definitely not taking Pack Rat. So it's either Child for a resource card, which I don't really know how far Child goes here. It happens to work because it's flying with like the flying creatures we have. It takes an extra card out of your hands here. I think Euryale is going to be something we're going to need for this run, definitely, so I'm going to grab it. And hopefully we'll find another Corpse Maggot or a Goat or something, some way of actually developing it. It's going to be a tough card to develop. We're going to have to find some kind of ramp, but I'm grabbing it because, again, this deck right now, if we don't get another card for the rest of the time, it loses extremely badly to the final moon. So now we're painting shit, man. We have a combination here. We have a sacrifice. I don't know what we're going to sacrifice. I guess we do this first. We probably do want to win this trial. Because our deck is missing some things. I'd love if there was just a goat or something in here. There's 4 attack, 5 bones, definitely not, and 3 sigils. Everything has a sigil except for Euryale. And then besides for that, 3 cards have 2 sigils. Actually, every card. In fact, this is impossible to lose, yeah, because these 4 cards. So we're going to win the sigil one. See what we get. That's a gimme. It's another reason to keep your deck condensed if you ever need a card from this. I usually actually fail these ones on purpose. Okay. We have a cuckoo. Oh, we can't sacrifice it to this bullfrog. Okay, hold on. Let's think here. You got field mice with Stinky and Bone. That's terrible. This bullfrog ain't bad, though. because this is it transforms, which means it's going to get a little health. I don't know if Bullfrog actually transforms into another minion or just Elder Bullfrog. I think it's just Elder. And the Mole is not good. The only even half-decent card is the Bullfrog. This is a resource card, though. And the cool thing about this is that if you stick this in front of something that has one attack, the Bullfrog is going to get hit, you get a B. It gets hit a second time, you get a B. And it'll be able to get hit a third time because of the transformation. So you'll actually have resources to set up your Euryale by playing Bullfrog. There's also another cool thing that this deck does, I'm just realizing, is if you do the one-turn kill with your tentacle, with your card tentacle, it means you're just drawing squirrels every turn and you'll be able to set up your Euryale. Okay, there's no sacrifice. There's no sacrifice, unfortunately, so I can't believe it. Would I copy something? Do I copy Bullfrog? What would I even copy here? Do I copy the... Oof. I'll just grab Packrat. I guess if I'm copying something, it's gonna be combined here. We're definitely not gonna get the items. So I think I copy the wolf. Copying this wolf is gonna be nasty. I'm copying the wolf. Copying the wolf, copying the wolf. Hell yeah. We're copying wolf, obviously. And we have so many ways to get that wolf in our hand because we have all these magpies. Let's go. This will be a 6/4, ridiculously strong card. See, he'll even give it a stat buff. Sometimes he does. That's fine, though. In fact, now it has 2 sigils when combined. If he would have not think about it. If he doesn't mess up the sigil, then it's just Corpse. Now it's Corpse Alpha. This is going to be such a strong card. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Always look ahead on the board, guys. It makes such a big difference in this game. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Sheesh is right. So we have so many ways. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Look at this wolf. Beautiful. So we have resources. Again, I could just grab... He's coming in with some damage. It's so easy to kill. I think we just do the tentacle thing. A lot of damage. I can deal with it later. I can kill that with the Bullfrog. The Bullfrog actually doesn't even die, so I might just kill that with the Bullfrog. We'll see. Let's do the Kingfisher cycle, as we call it. We'll grab our OTK card here. This can actually set up against the Stump pretty well because Stump does not block flying. So let's just do it like that. In fact, 2 and 3 just wins. Yeah, this is... Never mind. We just win. I'm overthinking it. Now it does 3. La 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 la. Easy. I'm really happy for this run. Again, I didn't make the scales tilt 1 on our side. That challenge is really, really bad one to pick for this kind of run. So we're definitely drawing a card rather than a combination. Let's just see a little bit what's coming up here. I see it's just cards. I have no idea what's on the left here. But yeah, this wolf is gonna be the strongest card in this deck, and we're gonna grab it with these magpies. What is this? These cards suck. It has to be Kingfisher. It's the only thing that's even half decent, and hopefully we can combine it. You know, combining the Kingfisher with the other Kingfisher is really good. Because then it's a, then it's a 1-cost 2/2 submerged. I'm gonna do the wolves first. This other wolf isn't great anyway. Pretty decent cards though. I wonder if in the short term the Kingfisher, I should actually do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do the wolves. And who knows, maybe we'll sacrifice the other Kingfisher instead of combining it. But this wolf is now a 6/4 alpha corpse now. So I forget what the name of this. I should probably call it by its proper name. Corpse Eater. This card is busted. This is a 0-cost 6/4 alpha. Ridiculous. Absolutely busted. There is one here, and I think I'm gonna go for it. I don't have totems set up. I'm gonna go left here. I'm loving it. We're gonna get some random card, which is annoying. I wonder if I actually go for bones now. Anyway. So we're just gonna do this. Oh my god. Oh, it's bees. Sorry, I thought it was ants. Oh my gosh. Ants we cannot deal with. No freaking way. Alright, Kingfisher. Ooh, wait. Is there a reason to grab this wolf? No, oh my gosh. This wolf is so grabbable. It's like so grabbable. I'm gonna do this thing again. Especially if he's coming in with one attack bees. We should be pretty good to go here. We do 2. He does 2. He'll do 3 next turn. What a coincidence. I'm also doing... Actually, he's only doing 2. Never mind. I'll probably start drawing from the deck in case he comes in with something crazy like that. Is that lethal, though? We're doing 4. Yep. We only need 1 card, guys. It's the submerged flying card tentacle. It's what I'm freaking talking about. So we combine... There's a trial here, which is likely better than a card. This... Okay, how good is it to combine our Kingfishers is the real question. That's definitely... That's the only card we can combine. It means we're getting rid of this useless card, and it turns this one into a beast. Like, it's a 2/2 submerged. It's really, really strong for 1 cost. Definitely a really good early game card. The problem is that we're going to be drawing 2 cards. So we'll have, again, besides for... Oh, boy. We still have this magpie we need to sacrifice to something. These 2 are okay. There's a trial here, but that means we can't sacrifice trial. Trials cards actually brick your deck because you can't sacrifice them to or from something. So these 2 are actually it's probably better to even get blood than trial. And this also thins the deck out. Alright. That settles it. So I really want like a goat. I really want to go. I think we just have to take 1 blood. Bones are interesting. We don't have any bones yet. But I don't see this as a deck that sacrifices a lot. I mean, we've literally been sacrificing 1. Once you develop your Rayleigh, but like the wolf, which is the second most expensive card in the deck, costs 0. It doesn't cost a sacrifice. We have ways of cycling sacrifices because of all the magpies. Like you sacrifice the sacrifices and then you get some bones. But bones can give you vulture. I'm gonna go with the one. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's it. Now we're done. Now we got it, guys. Now it's over. We give magpie to beehive, and then the bees can search for something. You know how freaking good that is. Now we have 2 different, very strong resources cards to buff your Rayleigh. I think we're good for this run, guys. We just have to not break our deck. There's a sacrifice here. Oh my gosh. So it means you can just delete a card. It's so good to just burn cards. Yes. Maybe we can even get if we can get a bone card, but this is a great card right now. 1/2/2 submerge flying, search for anything. Search for one of our busted freaking things that we're gonna have in this deck. Hell yeah, brother. This run is going great. Beehive is like Warren Light. Warren is the really broken card because it gives you it immediately, but Beehive can get started. Beehive's fine, you know what I mean? Because it gives its sigil to bees, and there's so many ways you can manipulate cards that summon other cards, that draw you other cards. It's so easy to manipulate that. So we have this Kingfisher thing again. I think we just do it, right? He's coming in hard here. Holy crap. Look at the Rattler and the Bullfrog. And these are gonna block things. We're gonna have to kill this Rattler somehow. The Kraken will be fine at that. Okay, so since we are... You know, we do just get the bee when we play the Bullfrog. And then we can develop Kraken and kill Rattler. And this is probably all he has in this in this fight. I think I'm gonna block this damage with Bullfrog here. Grab the bee. Sacrifice. Well, bee can give us anything. We'll just grab a squirrel and Kraken next turn and kill this. And then we'll still have a bee that searches for anything, and then we can grab whatever we want. pretty sure this is the smarter play. Sorry, the bolt... Yeah, this is right. Block the 3 damage. It's just... God, she's coming in so much stuff here, man. That's crazy. Now what? Sorry, I messed something up here. Right now we're taking 4, which is what we can take. How come this bullfrog didn't do any damage? Oh, because we did one too. Okay, so it's always... Sorry, the bee transforms. I don't know why I thought the bee was going to search for something. We haven't done the magpie play. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. So it's Squirrel Kraken here. And then bee Kingfisher. I think that's fine. Is there anything we'd rather have than the Kraken developed right now? I don't think so. Squirrel. Oh, I can actually... Oh, I probably should have... Oh, I can't get the Rattler to move lanes. Oh, I could get the Bullfrog to move lanes, though. I actually messed up. This Squirrel should have gone in 1. That was a mistake. Well, I can put my other card there. I can develop... I can put the... Oh, the Bullfrog actually dies to the other card. Hold on. Oh. I messed up. The Squirrel has to go in 1, so... This Bullfrog is sitting against the Coyote. I guess the Bullfrog moves wherever I play my second card anyway, yeah, so it didn't make a difference. Coyote will come in and attack, it doesn't matter. Sorry, we have 5 health. We're fine. Sorry, I'm a little overthinking this. And now we're gonna do B, and we'll do Kingfisher. And we'll do it like... I guess we'll do it here. The Kingfisher, again, is submerged, so it can't die to the poison. So we'd rather it be here. And then we'll kill the Coyote with something else next turn. What do we actually want here? We'll just develop another card. This wolf seems good, but nothing of ours die. I probably should have made this die and grabbed wolf. I didn't actually think this through very well. We don't really have cards for this. Just grab wolf and sacrifice a squirrel to something next turn. That's the play. That's the spirit. So we're doing 0 to face, killing that. We're taking 3, which is a lot. We just grab squirrel, and we let the squirrel die here. And that's all we do. This is Bell. Ugh. Unfortunately, it also dies to the Rattler here. We're doing 2. We're actually sacrificing squirrel to get wolf. Let's take it. So now what? We are doing 3. Well, we need a card to develop. There's Beehive. Oh, Beehive. We're doing 3 to face. He's doing 6. Can we afford that? It'll be +3. We're fine. Actually, he's doing 7. Are we? Do we need to take a tooth now? I think we do. He's doing 7, and we're doing 3. So it's gonna be a 4 now. Okay. Alright, this battle is getting a little bit harder because he's putting so much damage on the field. We're not really able to outrush him when he's playing Rattler after Rattler. So we'll have 1 health left. But now we do 9, so we're good. This doesn't even matter. Right. Just in case I'm miscalculating something, I'm developing my Beehive. Okay. We did it. We had to use an item, but it's okay. There was definitely I messed up. There's definitely a way better way. I should have gotten the wolf developed earlier and thought about his lane manipulation a little harder. What is this? I don't even know what this is. This turns into a random card whenever it goes into your hand, I think. Sorry, and I forgot what the board looks like. In terms of sacrificing, Bullfrog gives you a card you can combine, which is cool. It'll just make this Bullfrog stronger. Mud Turtle, I'm not feeling it. This is our sacrifice, so we might as well get a combine. Old data. So it just turns into a random card whenever you get it. But you can't... If you sacrifice this to Bone Lord, does it do something? Do we have a sacrifice come? We do have a sacrifice coming up. In fact, what would I sacrifice? I don't actually have a card to sacrifice. I'm basically sacrificing whatever I get here. This is one bone from Bone Lord? It's rarely useful because you can't... Can you sacrifice to the Bone Lord? It's only one bone? You know, I'm almost at the point where I'm going to sacrifice Urayli to Bone Lord. There's no bone cards. RNG time. I think whatever I'm combining these, and I guess I'm holding Urayli, so I think I'm just whatever I'm grabbing here. I'm sacrificing the Bone Lord anyway, right? Would he give me more bones for this? It's one bone you tried it before. You know what? I'll trust the chat, and we'll have a little experience here in the stream where we sacrifice old data to Bone Lord. Do we at least get like a special? He's all about the old data. That's his thing. It's only one bone. Oh. Totem time. Let's see what the options are. Hooved, bone, snake. So we have no hooves. We have no snakes. We have a bug. Oh, is this a snake? Oh, the bullfrog's a snake. It is a lizard, so that's what we're taking. We don't need bones for anything. It just does nothing. Bird would have been nice because we have birds, but we're only gonna have one bird actually at the end of the day. All right, it's snake. It is. See if we get a chance to complete this totem. The lizard totem. Who knows? Maybe that bullfrog will turn. You know, if we can give that bullfrog like a warren, it's gonna be. Then it breaks it. Then that becomes the best card in our deck. Actually, that becomes the card that we search Magpie for, because again, it has Beehive. So we're gonna be able to give our Beehive a sigil, which is always a good thing. All right. I haven't thought about this fight yet, but we have a really good deck. We have a really good deck with a lot of card draws, so this shouldn't be hard at all. He's just got Kingfisher, man. Oh! This hand sucks. We have no search, and we don't have our OTK. Beehive also doesn't do anything against Kingfisher, so I guess we just set up Kraken in one and hope for the best. Maybe Bullfrog? Bullfrog really, you know, it'll do 2 damage per turn, which Kraken is either going to do 4, or it's going to do 0, or it's going to do, I'm just thinking of the 3 Krakens, or it's going to do per hand, which is really good. So there's a 2/3 of chance of this being great, 1/3 chance of this being the worst thing possible. Bullfrog is more solid, and even if this gives cards, we have to sacrifice something to the hook next turn. So I'm actually going to go Bullfrog, I think. In fact, Bullfrog blocks Kingfisher, so it'll die in a couple of turns, but it's also going to help us aggro this guy. Alright. And it also is going to give us bees. Duh, okay. This is obviously the play, I don't even know why I had to think about it. It's going to give us a bee every time that thing hits us, bro. Do you like bees? I love bees. These bees are gonna transform. I think we take that. So we're sacrificing a squirrel. Do I want to develop my Kraken already? I really would like things to fly here. We could set up the bee so it can fly. You know, a 2-2 bee will be fine in the next fight. And then we have to sacrifice Squirrel to this hook here. So we can just do a third creature. I just wonder if putting Kraken on the board already is a good idea. Because it just dies to the bait bucket. You like to do this with as few... You like to win stage 1 of this fight with as few things as possible. But that means I guess we could just slow it down. So we don't develop Kraken yet. Now here's this now. And this is really good to develop already. So I'm gonna develop... Is this better than the bee? I can slow this down though, I don't have to develop anything. So I'm gonna let him grab the squirrel. And I'll just develop bee in a different lane, and I'll develop this next turn. So we develop bee first. Doesn't matter where. And then just squirrel. And it keeps this kingfisher off. Which is amazing. And that's it. Enjoy the squirrel. He deserved it, bro. Oh wait, well it hooks him after, but it'll still hurt. Whee! Wow, it's a 2-3? I didn't realize it gains 2 health. That's crazy. That's a good card. So we're doing 3 damage now. We're doing 3 damage. Oh my gosh, and we got another bee. Why does this bee not evolve? Only 1 bee evolves? Oh, this already evolves, so it loses the evolved trait. Why is Elder Bullfrog? Oh yeah, it has 1 attack because it's here. I'm gonna figure this out. Alright. He doesn't have a hook ready. We are gonna grab a squirrel. Develop this here. And this is gonna go here. And we'll get out of the stage and we'll fly our way to victory. For stage 2, it's gonna be easy. Flying creatures are really good against the angler because he puts non-fly blocking bait buckets down and we win. Might as well grab an item here, right? Yep. So we will grab an item. Great. Kraken. Flying, cool. But yeah, that'll do it. It's 2-2-1. Go fish. Okay. So dramatic. Goodbye. This run is going great. This is a lot easier than the last run we did with the freaking Mantis God and the ringworms. That was a nightmare. I think we're really good to go. We'll see what we get here. Amoeba, Gak, Mantis God. Magpie Beehive seems really obvious. Gek doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything. What would we do with the Mantis God? Just give it to you, Rayleigh? I'm not grabbing Amoeba. What purpose would Gek serve in this deck? Nothing really. I mean, it's a card. It's a card you can always play. Mantis God. I just don't feel like you really need the Mantis God ability, you know? We're Magpie Beehive. We know that already. Gek is to sacrifice. So it does help you, you know, develop your hand sooner. It also is a card, you know, to die for Wolf. There's something to be said for that. They have an easy card to develop just so you can get your Wolf out faster. Are we gonna need a third big card? We have Wolf and Urayli. Mantis God's gonna be mostly good. Mantis God will combine with something better later. Gek will not. Gek typically... It's very limited. Mantis God, even giving it to just any random submerged card, just any card, Mantis God becomes good. I'm gonna go with my gut and actually grab the Mantis here. Gek is fine though. It's about the same. I just think that we'll have less dumb cards in our deck if we grab the Mantis, because at least that will control the board. Here comes the Trapper Boss. So we have a combine up here. Let's just check. We don't need items. So we're definitely grabbing a totem, which is cool. We have a sacrifice. There's nothing to combine, right? Unless we grab... Okay, so if we find a combine, we'll go with that. I almost grabbed... Remember that bullfrog I almost grabbed? We would have sacrificed the bullfrog anyway. This gains a terrible card and then trashes said card. We can pass this and then sacrifice something to a fire. I think this way and then killing the card is going to be good. Instead of gaining... This one you can lose on purpose and then just trash a card to the fire or it becomes OP. So I think it's going to be like this anyway. Let's see what we get. We'll have a little bit more information once we move ahead here. Yeah, great run so far. So it's not Elk, Cuckoo, or Ant Queen. So Ant Queen would just be to give its sigil to something. I have done a thing where I go Ant Queen Beehive. So you play Beehive, you get an ant, and then it gets hit, and that bee gives you an ant too. Magpie's probably better. What about Cuckoo? What does Cuckoo even do in this deck? Cuckoo Mantis God? It's so underwhelming. Ant Queen means we're gonna need... I don't see any sacrifices also coming up on the board. Cuckoo's an easier card just to... It is the more useful card. I'd say instead of relying on a very niche sacrifice, which I don't even know we're gonna get, I'm gonna grab Cuckoo, which is a decent card. I think Mantis, Flying Mantis Egg could be good. It can sometimes block in a creature and then create, 3 damage per turn. So let's go with the Cuckoo. It's anyway, again, in the short run. I don't want to be losing matches right now. In the short term, it's going to be decent. So we see a fire. Alright. So here's totems. We'll see if we can get a really good bottom totem. Smelly. Okay, so we do have a lot of insects in this deck now. Okay, we have these two, but we also have the bees that come from here, and the bees that come from the bullfrog are all insects. It means we're gonna need another totem to set it up if we grab this. Transforming, on the other hand, the only lizard that we have in the deck is the bullfrog, and that already has the transform sigil. And then grabbing Stinky for the frog, like, again, if there's a 2-attack creature, the frog will then be able to deal with it better if it also has Stinky. I just, that will be guaranteed value for one card. If we grab the bug head, it's going to be more potential later, but it means we're going to have to find... This is map 3. I don't think there's going to be another totem. I'm going to bank on there not being another totem and actually grab this. The bullfrog again becomes slightly worse when it's Stinky, because then it can't get attacked by a 1-attack creature, but on the other hand, against a 2-attack creature, it becomes really, really good. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna assume that the bees would be the thing, but also the beehive itself is a bug. I'm gonna go with the guaranteed totem and grab this. It does make the bullfrog into a pretty force of nature, because then it's gonna be a 2... after it's transformed, it'll be a 2/3 Stinky, which is pretty damn good. It also, again, blocks flying. There could be something there, too, like a 2-attack flying card. Alright, now we're looking ahead. Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna get. My gut reaction is to go... is to go towards the fire, to fail this on purpose because we don't want any more cards. We'll always have one more combine for the magpie and the beehive at the end if we don't get one. And then for the fire, we'll either, like, if it's health, maybe we'll just give 2 health to the wolf and escape. If it's attack, I'll probably just, like, give it to Mantis God. And then if Mantis God dies, that's okay. You can sacrifice this card. It's alright. There's nothing... This gives you a card. And this is really bad. We're going left. I mean, we'll see what the map looks like after this fight, but I think we're just going left. This is skink. Oh my gosh. So his hooved creatures have skink. We're probably going to do this thing where we don't even... where we don't even do anything. I think it's got to be Cuckoo in 1, right? And Wolverine we can deal with later. Cuckoo in 1 it is. We got to keep the elk fawn off because that thing is going to transform and be an absolute nightmare to kill with the skink tail. So, Cuckoo in 1. Broken egg. So you guys are saying every once in a while this lays a regular elk. Oh my gosh. He's got a proper elk. A proper elk. Coming on up. We gotta find some way. Oh, this sucks. We're not in good shape, guys. What do we do here? I guess Beehive for resources is the play, right? I don't like it. Being able to kill this with something next turn would be nice, so we're gonna go after the Wolverine. The Wolverine will gain attack after it kills this Beehive. We also could sacrifice the Beehive for the new creature. And then kill the Elk Fawn and then not sacrifice anything to Wolverine. I think that's the way. The good thing is he's going to have 4 creatures on the field, so the Skink Tail will not activate. And hopefully we'll get something. So this goes here now? We can also sacrifice it here. It doesn't really matter where this goes, right? Is there a reason we would not want to... it doesn't actually matter, right? It doesn't. So we're doing 1, and then we're taking 3. So we have to try to find something to kill one of these elk fawns. Wolf is cool. So we just develop B. Wolf is really strong. In fact, if I kill the Cuckoo, how much health do we have right now? We can afford to take 2 damage. I could actually just play the Wolf. I can play B, grab the Cuckoo. The Wolf does 6 damage next turn. He doesn't have anything coming in. He only has 2 coming here. This Elk Fawn will actually skink though, yeah, so that's not a good play. We could develop B here. This Beehive will give us something and also automatically summon the wolf to kill this elk. And then we're just taking 1 damage. We'll be doing 1 and then taking 3. Actually, if the wolf is summoned here, that kills the elk next turn. The wolf does 6 damage. It also makes the Cuckoo do more. We'll still have this elk. So just B and 2, it means we're doing 2 damage. We'll be taking 1. And then we'll get a B. We'll get our wolf here. Cuckoo will do 2 next turn, which is cool. And we'll just keep this Wolverine... Yeah, we have to keep this Wolverine alive, right? So his elks can't kill us. Alright, so it's like this. Weird play. It also puts a little more damage on the board. And we'll have an extra B for next turn. That dies. Get the Alpha Wolf. There's just 1 there. So now we want to... We're never going to develop Euryale, so let's just grab another card. Here's Mantis God, which is cool. Doesn't really do anything there, right? We're doing 6. I think we just kill him with the Cuckoo now. We just spam this lane and kill him with Cuckoo. This Mantis God does 2 damage, which means this Elk dies. And then this gains attack. We could just develop Mantis God. Then the Wolverine grows. But it means this Elk dies. And it means the Wolf won't take any damage. We'll be taking 2, but we're doing 2. I think this is actually alright. Because it kills the second Elk now. Oh no, it doesn't. It does 2 to face. Whoops. I miscalculated. That Wolverine grows. Pie. So this breaks through. We're taking 4 here, and we're doing 2, which is fine. Wolf just... The Wolf should just win here. Yeah, we win. We win. We're fine. Overthinking things, as per usual. The stinky totem. It's getting really excited. Look, it's a lizard! What? The totem! I do something! Very happy. Look at him. Look how happy he looks. Okay, so we're going to the fire, and we're gonna burn, like, this Cuckoo in a fire, I think. Did the Cuckoo save us that time? We're failing this on purpose. I know this looks really good, but it's really not. Oh, I didn't actually look at the, I think there was a pelt trade-in. Well, we don't want the pelt trade anyway. Bones, attack, or blood. Yeah, we're going bones. I don't want this card. I don't want it. Failure. Fire time. Okay, so for health, we're buffing Wolf once. I think. Or am I just sacrificing a card? Is there any other card that would be good here if it got 2 extra health? What about just buff Mantis God? Cuckoo doesn't need health. How about just double Mantis God, and if it's a 1/5, great. If not, it's out of our deck, and I don't need it. I really don't want it. If it's a 1/5, it's fine. It's just another broken card. And then Cuckoo stays. Cuckoo health doesn't matter. Cuckoo health is stupid. We can also give Wolf 2 extra health. I don't think he's ever going to really do enough damage to this Wolf. I don't think it needs. For the final fight, it might be slightly useful, but... Is it necessary? No, it's not necessary. We'll have enough damage. Mantis God, this for the final fight would be good. Let's just double this. 1/3? No. Second time. Yes. Okay, so we have a 1/5 Mantis God. We can still give this another sigil, by the way, so maybe we'll find something to give it. Okay, so us getting the pelts means we would not have been able to hit this square. So we're gonna go like this. We definitely don't want to get a pelt from this guy. We'll fail the next trial on purpose again. And, we're doing pretty good here. Wolf getting a little extra health, but at the end of the day, we have a 1/5, it's a 3/5 Mantis. It's really, really good. It'll be good for the final fight, too. That does, you know how much a 3/5 Mantis does to the moon? It does 15 damage, right? You just multiply it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So that's a third of the moon just from one card. So, and for a 1-cost card. I mean, that's, it's fine. Look at all this brick we have in here, though. Oh my gosh, this guy's coming in hard. So Bullfrog... Oh no, see, this is one of the situations where Bullfrog is not good against, like, this Wolf Cub here. So Bullfrog would go in 2. It's not actually taking damage. Well, Bullfrog next turn will do 2 damage to this Raven. It anyway needs to do 1 + 2, so... It'll kill the Raven Egg. It'll kill the Raven Egg next turn. Then how do we deal with this Wolf Cub? I don't know, man. This Urali, I don't know if we're ever gonna get a chance to play this card. We don't get any Bs off of this. I really need to get a B. The stinky sucks here. I need to get a B from this. This will, again, if we do this next turn, it'll get a B and then kill the Raven, which I think is what we want to happen. So I do the Cuckoo now here, and then we'll just deal with this. Okay. Crazy. We develop the Bullfrog is better next turn, so we'll grab a Squirrel and develop it. There's Alpha. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get killed by my own egg. This Alpha is ridiculous. Ridiculous. This egg kills my Cuckoo. Alpha, more like Beta. So I don't want the second Raven's egg really coming in here. This is gonna... I don't really remember how this works. I think this Wolf Cup's gonna come and block this Raven egg from escaping anyway. Alright, here we go. So this Raven does 1 damage, luckily, before we transform. We get a B. B also transforms. See, the second B doesn't actually get the transform ability. Feels bad. So now what? Actually, I can brick this lane with the B because the B has Stinky. The B is essentially going to negate these lanes. Yes, that's right. How much health do we have? We're at 5 health. Okay, so B we develop Dry. Well, I guess I just always grab a card here, right? Is Kingfisher good? We can develop Kingfisher into Wolf. I think bricking this lane is really important here. We're just gonna develop this B Dry. And we'll develop Kingfisher like here, I guess. Then we just play this B will be a 2. It'll be a 2/3, which is awesome. It's Alpha versus Stinky B. Who's gonna win? We're gonna have to deal with this Alpha eventually, but we still have 2 turns. So we grab Squirrel. Is anything dying? No. No, no. Snowy Fur, when it dies, it'll actually spawn the Wolf, and the Wolf is the perfect card to deal with this lane, so let's just grab the Wolf. We don't really need anything else. Just grab the goddamn Wolf Fry. We're also doing 6 damage here. Is that enough? Oh, never mind. We win. Didn't even need the Wolf. So we go to trial. Let's see what we got. The totem's nice. I think we can actually do something with this totem. It's gonna be good. Yeah, that's just cards. We have to try to fail this. We don't want this card. Cost. Sigil. Boom. Fail the trials, guys. I'm telling you. Probably overthinking it, I know. I just didn't realize we had lethal. That's the last thing I have to worry about, is the fact that we're just going to instantly win. There's a sacrifice up ahead. So here's this. What's in the box? There's Beaver Dam. Now, there's Bird Head. And there's Move. What do our birds look like? We got Cuckoo and Kingfisher. We have Bug. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a dam is created on each adjacent space. A dam is defined by O2. Now, I think these dams, I'm pretty sure that they are going to get all the sigils from the card that creates them. So, if we give our bug dam, it means that specifically Beehive, and then also the evolving bees from here, and these bees, they're all going to be making beaver dams. I don't know if that's a good thing, though, because our deck really needs us to develop cards to be good. This is really interesting. I should have grabbed the Bughead. Even Bughead B, I don't know if we really want Beaver. I think I'm just switching the bird right now.
Was with my tutor for the past hour. What did I miss? Woo-woo.
A lot. We're having a great run here. Magpie is going to be gone, so it's just Kingfisher and maybe Cuckoo. I still have to sacrifice this magpie to the beehive. It's coming up. Sorry, we don't have a bug head. We only have snake reptile head. So it's only going to affect this card will make dams. Is Bullfrog making dams and those dams having the bee sigil and the evolve sigil? I guess that's good. If the dams evolve, they're at least doing damage. It's not even in the final fight. That's still just a lot of chump blocking and we draw a card draw. I think I want to do that for funsies because at the end of the day, I don't know. The Stinky, I don't like the Stinky. The one lizard we have in this deck, guys, the dams will both evolve, so they'll turn into 1/3s, I think. I don't have 4 birds. I have 1 bird. Magpie's getting sacrificed. I have 2 birds. And Cuckoo's probably getting sacrificed too at some point. Like, we'll sacrifice it to Mantis God or whatever. This making dams could be good, though, because the dams are also going to give us bees. The chat's saying bird. So our birds are going to be stinky? Who cares? Do the sigils... Does the sigil work when it's submerged? It probably does. Yeah, it does. We actually saw that in the last fight. Guys, I don't care. I'm doing damn. I think this frog is going to be a bee swarming god. I'm pretty sure the dams are going to evolve and make bees. I think so. Now, the bees that are made from the dams are not going to evolve, but it doesn't matter. Alright, guys. Oh, here's a fire. So we have a sacrifice either way. We have a card copy. So if we sacrifice this... Magpie to Beehive, we can copy the Beehive, which is really, really good. That'll be definitely a card to copy because it grabs any card in the deck. It shrinks our deck. So that's really, really good. There's also this way. I think grab a real, yeah, it's gonna be left. It's gonna be left. We'll see. I wanna see. You know what? This is real. Oh my gosh, we got the bullfrog. I want to do it. We're doing it right now. What the hell is this thing? See, I think these dams are also going to block the turkey vulture. I think so. The correct play here is Cuckoo. Oh, this turkey vulture actually attacks twice? It's going to break both the dams? Oh my gosh. I actually probably have to just Cuckoo here. I want to see. Can we win? I'd have to really think hard if it's winnable with the bullfrog. But they're gonna die. This bullfrog does 2 damage to the turkey vulture. We'll also have some bees. We can develop a beehive here easily next turn. I want to see it, guys. I need to see this. The correct play is Cuckoo, I know. I'm misplaying on purpose. I need to see this. Guys, look at them! Look at them! Guys, look at these dams. This is the definition of goddamn. It's gonna block these and we're gonna get 2 bees next turn. Look at this play. This is cool. We have to experience this. Okay, so here's one. They're not gonna, unfortunately, they're not gonna evolve. Wait, but the bees do evolve. So this does 2 now. That's a 2/4. It's pretty damn good. Everything we... That was awesome. I should probably make the cuckoo egg here, right? So we're doing... Yeah, we're always grabbing squirrel. I'm gonna go squirrel. I know cuckoo dies, but the egg stays and still messes him up. And then we'll develop a bee... Here. I can afford to take 3 damage. In fact, we're doing 3 if I develop this bee already. I'll develop it next turn. This is just more fun. The vulture does 3.
Shut up and take my money.
Is there Ouroboros in Kaycee's mod?
Is there what? Ouroboros, yes. You can get it. You have to obviously work on it during the run, which is sometimes hard. I've had great success with that, and then utter failures, because it just doesn't come up in your hand early in the run, and late in the run, it just bricks you. But yes, there is Ouroboros. So now we're just developing... Well, do we just win? We're doing... No, we're just doing 3. What do we do here? This elk fawn's coming in hard. Oh, the cuckoo didn't die. Oh my gosh, he did 6 damage. I didn't realize that the cuckoo is not going to block the turkey vulture. I almost died there. I almost died. I think we develop beehive and then try to kill the elk fawn with something else next turn. So beehive it is. Beehive doesn't have magpie yet? Feels bad now. But yeah, we killed that vulture. So that's cool. There's a bee. We're always grabbing... Oh yeah, the elk fawn moves, so it dies to the... That's fine. So we grab this. Oh, wolf, nice. I can't... Oh, I can sacrifice something. I can sacrifice the cuckoo. Alright, let's just win. No more dicking around, guys. No more dicking it. That's lethal. Oh, forgot about that. My bad. Yeet, yeet. Oh no, they broke an egg. God damn it, egg. God damn it. Okay, now we win. Whee! Guys, it was 100% worth it to take the damn totem just for that play. I think that's gonna come in hard. That's a really strong play. It happened to be he had a split turkey vulture, which actually killed dams, but if he doesn't and it's smaller creatures coming at, those dams are gonna be a bee factory. So it's gonna be this way. It's left because we want to copy this amazing magpie beehive card because that is gonna give us anything that we want in this game. There's Buck. So there's 2 ways to go about this. Moose Buck is not going to be a card. Well, actually, we'll have resources for Moose Buck because of all these bees. Bees are just going to grab whatever we want. It's going to be a lot of bees, guys. Raven, definitely not. The cool thing about Pronghorn is we can make it be the final sacrifice to, like, the Mantis God. And then this Mantis God will attack 5 times for 1, which is cool. Am I missing something here? You don't want to give Pronghorn a Cuckoo. Cuckoo wants to stay put. Moose Buck, I'm pretty sure we'll have the resources anyway to develop a Moose Buck. In fact, I might just sacrifice Mantis God to Moose Buck. We'll have to see how these battles come up. I think I'm grabbing a buck. Grabbing a buck. Should I just take Raven? Because sacrificing 2 is a lot easier than sacrificing 3. All 3 of these cards are garbage, by the way. That's what I'm trying to say. Are we really going to be able to develop Moose Buck if we get one of our copied beehives? From the beehive, we can grab anything, and then it gets hit. And then we grab anything again. I don't actually have a lot of resources, though. It's not going to be a lot of bees. It's not that kind of thing. It's going to be more specific. Pronghorn's ability is the best. I'm actually grabbing Pronghorn. I think we're just going to sacrifice that to the Mantis God or something. I think it's better. So we're finally doing this play, which is Magpie to Beehive, so that, again, bees that it creates are also going to search for whatever we want. So that's incredible. Warren Light. We're copying... I should copy the frog, guys. Actually, why don't we just copy the wolf? The wolf's the best card. The wolf's ridiculous. But the beehive means we can search for the wolf, but we can't get multiple wolves. I should probably copy the wolf. Is this beehive really good enough? Beehive means if you get the beehive, you always get the wolf. If you get the wolf, then you always get the beehive. You always get the wolf too. The only thing beehive really does is give you wolf. All right, never mind. I'm copying wolf. Screw it. Hopefully he doesn't mess up the sigils. Hopefully he doesn't. The corpse sigil he doesn't mess up. It's 6-2. God damn it. No, the master would not be proud. That's a 6-2. That doesn't do anything. It does a lot. Alright, here's the trapper boss. Let's try to run through the rest of this. This should be pretty easy now. Let's try not to overthink it. His lizards have smelly, eh? Let's see what's up. Ooh. He is putting the strange frog in too. Oh my gosh. Guys, tell me I should regret this play. Look at this value. This is a no-brainer. Now look. Okay, we take a B. Okay, we take a B. Okay, we take a B. Now all three of these transform. La 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 la. Oh, these never get attack? Well, they're getting stinkied anyway. It's so good. These bees make dams too. Holy crap. The moment any of these things die, wolf comes in. I think I just pass and farm resources here. Gosh, this is so cool. This is so awesome. Pass and farm resources. We're still, oh, we have unlimited bees. It's just unlimited. Unlimited bees. Unlimited bees. La 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 la. It's so great. It's so great. No 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 no. Oh, we'll develop things later. Don't worry. There's no rush. Okay. It's a trap. Your mom's a trap. We. This Eurali's gonna come in strong in phase 2. I should probably start developing something here though, right? Oh, this is so awesome. So this dies and makes the wolf. And then these actually... Our guys attack first. The wolf actually goes here.
Shut up and take my money.
Conjure leave looking different.
What do I actually... How do I play this? So I want this bullfrog coming in? How do I kill this bullfrog? These cards all having smelly are weird. Okay, we clear this lane with something and then develop our wolf. Which wolf do we have? We have good wolf. And then we develop... Well, the wolf's gonna have to clear that lane. This is actually super awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Because... Am I supposed to draw a card right now? Oh yeah. Oh, here's our other wolf. So we'll have 2 wolves on the board? Alright. Sounds good to me. I think I just... Do I need pelts? I don't need pelts. I'm just gonna let my 2 wolves go, and then I'm gonna decide. So the wolves are gonna be in 1 and 2. Then this wolf dies, but the lane is clear. But then Eurali will be here. So we only have a few cards that do damage in this deck. Which is awkward. He's coming in for 2 damage. This is only 1. You know what? I'll start sacking these. Into the traps. So let's just hurry up here. Sorry, this run's taking too long anyway. Oh, the wolf ends up here? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. That's good, because now these 2 cards die. Easy. More bees? More bees? You know what I really want? I want my tentacle that for the cards, my card tentacle. Look at the synergy with that. So we're gonna play... It doesn't really matter what we do here, right? The Proghorn comes in strong. Just B... B... Why do these do 2 damage if they're smelly? Why does it say it has 2 attack? Oh, because these says double wolf. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Let's just go. I'm way overthinking this. It's not that difficult. That died. Here's this card. We're gonna finish him with this card, guys. Just put another B here. We'll get out of this phase. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm way overthinking this. Guys, I think this might be the most damage we've ever done. I guess there's some triple strike Ouroboroses that have done more damage than this, but this is pretty damn good. We have all the pelts we want. The overkill is about to be real. Yeah, we'll take... Oh, that's a lizard too. We'll take all 4, of course. And look at this. Play this. Oh, I have to draw a card, sorry. We need to draw one more card here, guys. Damn, this is called a damn bee. And then we're gonna play, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There, I can't even find, my hand is so big, I can't even find it. It's 17! Time to ring the bell, boys! Get wrecked! It's gonna rain teeth. It's gonna rain teeth for like 5 minutes here. Hell yes! That's what I'm talking about. Highlight City. And you guys told me that the dam was not the play. It's like when you get that frog, you win. There's no way to lose. What is this? DOS, Mantis, Amoeba. Okay, so we have one more sacrifice coming up before the final fight. I want to get rid of this Proghorn. It doesn't really matter. Mantis God 2 something? Well, we can already do that. So the best of the 3 cards anyway is the Mantis God. Alright, I'll sacrifice the small Mantis God now to something else. Actually, no, I'll sacrifice... I don't have to do any of those. I'll sacrifice, Well, let's see. I think I sacrifice this Proghorn to this Mantis God, and then it's gonna attack to the sides twice and then forward once. Pretty sure that's right. This one doesn't need any help. This Proghorn isn't really a good card. It means this Mantis God moves, but it's okay. Let's sacrifice Proghorn to mini Mantis God. Euro Yuli. Should I make a big... Euro Yuli wins everything anyway. I don't need it. This is cool. Plus the Mantis God gets his eye, so that's awesome. This stream is taking a while. This run really, I'm thinking way too hard and being too nervous because I really want it to win. We should be good here though. We have 2 items. We have Piggy item, which whatever. I didn't actually have a chance to cycle that bone item. But we have flying, which might be good. This should be a gimme, unless we get insanely bricked here. This should be a really easy fight. We get both of our Mantis Gods, which is not good. Oh, he has Mantis God. Well, that's cool. Mantis God also gets an extra... when he eats something, he grows, which is insane. So, we can put... The dams never get attack when they evolve. What is the play here? We don't want Mantis God killing anything. Mantis God will come in and do 1 damage. Okay, so we'll just develop the big Mantis God. There's no rush. The Bullfrog, the problem... Bullfrog's so cool. I can do the Bullfrog next turn. Bullfrog here would mean the Mantis God. I could Bullfrog here and the Mantis God gives me 2 bees for free. So that's fun. And then he's gonna use his mallet. If I do We do 0 damage with this Mantis God, though. I'm gonna just clear this mole man. Bullfrog really ain't bad here. The Mantis God is the problem is it's gonna have a dam in front of it, and we're not gonna be able to kill it. Well, we can kill it the next turn with this Mantis God. In fact, this Mantis God does 5 damage. The mole man will end up here because it's getting blocked. No, he's mining cards next turn. At the end of next turn. Is there a way to get out of this? I'm just trying to think, is there a way to do 5 damage faster? He's gonna mine those. If he mines the dam, I don't think the dam's really good yet because he's gonna mine the dams next turn, and then I'm gonna end up with a very bricky board. I'm pretty sure it's one of the Mantis Gods are correct. This one doesn't die. I could do this one here, in which case it'll do 5 damage to Bullman, to Mole Man, and then this doesn't come in, and then I can develop the other Mantis God. I think this is the play, and we get out of the stage before he mines anything. A little bit awkward. It's a little awkward. Oh, this actually moves too. I forgot that this moves. This brick's in his Mantis God, which just makes our life a little easier right now. So now it's gonna be second Mantis God. Where's our beehive? I haven't even seen it. So this is gonna do again 2, 3, and then other Mantis God does it does 2, 3. Mantis God does 3 and 5. This actually gets out of the stage, so let's just do it like this. This is 5 damage. This one does 5, this one does 3. And he only has 3. That's fine. And he doesn't hit. He only hits at the end of a turn that we don't actually win. The cool thing is he's gonna put Stump here. He puts 1 Stump. I think we just win this one too. It's just getting a little too easy here. I really do want to draw into... The Bullfrog will stall the last fight for a really long time and give us all the resources we need. So let's try to draw it. Okay, there's our Euryale. The Bullfrog is gonna create the Euryale. You'll see. It's gonna be cool. So this kills him. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, easy. It's gonna be the quickest final boss ever. Look at these 2 Mantis Gods, these 2 cards that we didn't even want, and they're coming in. They took the 2 first rounds like snap. Oh, it's so good. Glad thing I took that Pronghorn too, man. This Mantis God itself does 15 damage to Moon, so this one's gonna die. So we just grab resources. This gives us so many though too. Doesn't matter. This is a game. I need to speedrun this part of the game. I don't know why I'm even trying to think ahead. That dies. That's okay. I'll just do this play. La 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 la. Freebies. It's literally freebies. What was the thing? Why did the Kaycee's mod code activate there? No. Oh, there's Wolf. This is the bad Wolf, though. So bad. So bad. But the moment that these Bullfrog and Dam die, we're gonna have so many bees, the Euryale is gonna be... It's gonna just be automatic. Whee! I'm like really overthinking this, aren't I? Kingfisher. Hell yeah, I'll take this. Whee! We're hiding. You're dead. There's the wolf comes in, their second wolf comes in. We actually can't even do our Urali, but it doesn't matter. So we just do... Do you like peace? And we'll do this guy for the finish, because why not? Whee! Ah, easy run. 70 points, we're advancing, let's go. Guys, this is how it's done. Honestly, for the waterborne run, grab yourself a tentacle. The tentacle carried us for the whole first part of the run. Yeah, man, that was good though. We kept the deck small. That is always the key. Do not win trials. Do not go for pelts. Sacrifice everything to the campers. It doesn't even matter. Here's entry number 7. Some nights I mod. Some nights I dig. I dig deeper into the log file and find things I sometimes wish I had. And this guy's slowly descending into insanity. This isn't just some disc Kaminsky used to vent his workplace frustrations. This is some real shit. Every once in a while, I get some context from the woodcarver and it's chilling. This could all be bunk, or there could be a doomsday machine under Berlin armed by a code hidden on a pack of cards. In other news, I just finished implementing the boss totems challenge. Cool. Thanks for that. While Raccoon is on the board, opposing creatures also provide bones when perishing? What is this? Opposing creatures. Oh, that's cool. So he grabs, it's a 1-cost 1/1 and he grabs bones. I'd love to do a bone run. Maybe this will help. I would love to. Here's a 3-cost bird. The power of Lammergier is equal to half of the bones of the owner. So this is a card that, a 3-cost card, really, 4 health, really expensive. And, if you have 8 bones, it does 4 damage. That's interesting. It means you spend the bones, it gets weaker. Very interesting mechanic here. It means you can't really buff its attack either with a fighter. Or combine these two, it still has the same damage. Also, Lammergier will strike an opponent directly. It has flying. Cool beans. Did we get a deck? There is a bone deck? It's a coyote, and then you got your raccoon, and then wolf pup. The dire wolf pup. Dire wolf pup only gives you 1 bone. This is cool, though. I still think the real way to do a bone deck is going to be to do the goat deck and sacrifice it to a bone lord, but who knows? This is cool. I want to try this deck out. That's a really cool new deck. Alright guys, amazing. That is definitely going on YouTube. Amazing run over here from, that was Kaycee's mod, 70 challenge points with the waterborne deck. Had a lot of really freaking cool combos. And come on guys, let's be real. The frog dam? The frog dam was the coolest combo of them all. That crap was busted. Hope you guys enjoy. That was amazing. Peace. This is Fry.